Dêath, my MVVs, welcome. Heavy wahala in Ile Ife as people are running Kiti Kata Kata Kiti. Kiti Kata Kata Kiti trying to perform ritual to appease the gods as soon as, Iyamojisola buys. Yes, so they say that's what have been going on. The family have been running. Associate family members are running. People of Ile Ife are running up and down trying to see how they can help that family. Remember, they said she had died of Arun Ikokun affliction. In Yoruba land, when people talk about Arun Ikokun, it is not seen like an ordinary sickness that just comes from the body, but a spiritual affliction sent by the gods to punish either an individual, a family, or even a whole community for an offense that has been cleaned, that has been committed. It is feared because it's not like malaria or typhoid. This one has a direct connection to the ancestors and deities. Now, the Yoruba believe that every affliction that comes from the gods carries a message. If the ritual of cleansing that they call Ebo or Imole is not performed, the affliction does not end with the person it started with. Instead, it begins to move around the bloodline. That is why they say Arun Bani Dele or whatever that is, I don't know. They say that thing is not a small thing. The belief is that this spiritual fire of that affliction needs to be cold. If nobody performs the correct sacrifice, the gods will interpret it as stubbornness, disrespect, or denial of guilt. Once that happens, the spirit of the affliction jumps. For example, if it starts with the father, it can jump to the son. If the son is pet, it can rest on the mother, or even travel to cousins, nephews, or grandchildren. Because in Yoruba, a worldview, blood is not separated. The entire lineage is one rope. This is why whenever an affliction like Ikokun appears, elders will quickly gather the family, consult the Ifa, and ask, Tylose, who offended and what must we do to get out of this? If the ritual is not carried out, whether it is the slaughtering of a ram, offering palm oil, kola nut, all of those things, the affliction continues to eat through the family like wildfire. It can cause repeated by strange sicknesses, barrenness, or madness that no hospital can cure. Now they said, in Yoruba thinking, this is not just punishment, it is also a warning. The gods are saying you cannot escape responsibility until balance is restored. That is why they put fear into families. Once one person dies mysteriously of Arun Ikokun, everyone knows the rest are at risk until cleansing is done. Now, after Iyamojisola died, the family started running up and down, Kiti Kata Kata Kiti, all trying to say what they can do to properly, cleanse their family so this does not spread. But with what we are hearing, if that information is correct, they said it is already spreading in that family because they say some other person, the grandson of Iyamojisola, is already sick. That boy has been sick for 2 weeks right now, and everybody is scared as to why an innocent child will have to go through what that boy is going through. But do not forget that Ikpe is going through the same predicament. The thing is that this Arun, that is why it's so dangerous, and that is the reason why families don't want to have anything to do with it. Right now, everybody is scared. Everybody is wondering what they can do to, rescue the situation, and that happens to be the reason why everyone is running Kiti Kata Kata Kiti. They said this morning, the entire family were in the palace of the Great Lion, consulting with elders, trying to see what can be done. But unfortunately, when the Great Lion came back from seclusion, he said one thing: the only way that this can be calmed is until, the jewel returns back. And unfortunately as well, the jewel is not returning back anytime soon until after October 29. The reason is because the Farende ritual is still on the way. And the second reason is that her villa is not ready. The great lion has gone through a lot. If you look at the social media space right now, they are dragging him kick, like a pass your neighbor generator. What did he do? Because of a young, pretty woman that happens to be or used to be the wife of a Yoruba king that he helped some time ago. So the lion is saying that you guys have always said that I am not working within the confines of the tradition. And I am not going to do that anymore. Whatever you seek, I follow. Now, you said that the royal, this thing is not for my wives, okay? I will make sure that none of my wives enter there anymore. You said that I cannot be seen in public with my wife, okay, the jewel, until Ofarende is done. How come you people want me to be seen in public again? I will not do it. Families are begging. What can we do? What can we do? But unfortunately, the rituals that they have been doing has not been working. Because from the time that the great lion came back from seclusion, the rituals that they have done, the rituals that they have done for Iyamojisola, they have done rituals. They have gone to Ijebu. They have gone to different places. They have done different rituals. Different diviners have come. They have taken her to, they have gone to fetch Molue, Molue, that well in the palace water. They have used it to bathe her, okay? Yemulu well. They have used that water to bathe her. They have done everything. But at the end of the day, look at how it happened. That she bite, right? So what that is saying to everyone is that whatever it is that they are doing isn't working. Like, it is not even working. It's not working at all. And that is not a good place to be. That is not a good thing that is happening right now. And families are beginning to see that, look, if this thing begins to spread, there's nothing we may be able, there may be nothing we are able to do until, you know, the joy returns back. And so they wanted to put pressure on the great lion. And the great lion said, no, the royal manor is not suitable for my wife. My wife can't even stay there. After all, you guys, you set a panel. I had to sit before a panel to defend her stay in the royal manor. Where do you want her to come and stay? Ekpe says she's leaving her apartment, and the great lion says she cannot stay there, that the jewel cannot stay there. Even the jewel herself said, like, God forbid, what will carry her to go and stay in Ekpe's apartment? So right now, there is a big problem as they are running Kiti Kata, Kiti to see what they can do so that Arun does not spread to Iyamojisola's children. Going to bring you more update. Do not forget that these are all alleged rumors, unverified, and should not be seen as fact.